And what's up, friends? Welcome to the Nerd Report. My name is Louis Lecca, and we are live here taking your questions. It's Ask Me Anything. Today's special subject, of course, is Star Wars, but feel free to ask anything. Infinity Wars, Marvel, whatever it is you want to talk about. As you can see, the background, I have it all Star Wars'd up as we're getting ready for The Last Jedi to hit December 15th. And among the great news in regards to Star Wars is that this Sunday I will be covering the junket. We'll be there with the entire cast of the new film, The Last Jedi. If you have any questions, theories, or whatnot, feel free to ask in the comments, and I'll try to get you in. And we have a few people already on the chat. We have Robert, we have Stanley, and some more people should be coming in a bit. And we should have fun. And I'll keep talking as long as you guys keep asking questions, and as long as it's interesting. It's 11 o'clock right now here in lovely Los Angeles. Great weather we're having. Lisa is hooking up the questions and being my backup. So here we go. So earlier I had a chance to ask the question, ask on our Facebook, actually, if you had any questions in regard to Star Wars, and a lot of you responded. I'm gonna have Lisa put them up. Are you logged in? Okay, here we go. Intergalactic Amanda, what's up? Don't forget to share the feed to get more people in here. And if you ask a question, it shows up on the board right there, so that's kind of cool, on the monitor. And also, don't forget, if you're new, subscribe. You have any questions queued up? No?
Yeah.
Shoot. Here comes the first question. Okay, first question by Kirk Go. Did I see The Last Jedi? Nope. I haven't seen the movie Last Jedi, but maybe I've seen The Last Jedi. If it's Luke, Rey, or Kylo Ren, or even Snoke. But no, regards to the movie, I have not seen it. I am scheduled to see it for the first time next Monday. Not this Monday, but the one after. And the film, I believe, premieres on that Saturday. So, no, I haven't seen it. But I'm very excited. Have you seen it? Do I know Kirk? Yes, I do. Do you? Next question. See what else we have right here. It's too long. Could you cut it in half, please, or go to the next one? So I guess there's certain characters that are not allowed if there's too many on YouTube. Robin, how do you feel? Hold on, let me move this. How do you feel about Disney wanting to make more Star Wars movies separate from the initial franchise? I think it's a great idea. We've been reading the books for years, for over 40 years, since the 70s, and we've been playing video games. We've been, there's a lot of expanded universe stuff. There's cartoons. People love Rebels, so there's plenty of material there. So yeah, how do I feel? Awesome. It feels great to have a Star Wars movie once a year, actually. Also, guys, let me know how we sound, if we sound okay. Next, who's the last Sith? Probably right now Snoke. We don't know if Rey, well, not Rey, but I mean Kylo Ren's not really a Sith yet. What else do we have? Dune Genrix. Is that how I say it? Did I mess up your name? I'm sorry. But anywho, Rain? Dwayne. Sorry.
The last name I'm gonna butcher.
Last name you're gonna butcher?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so he's questioned, have I seen the holiday special on Blu-ray? I don't think the holiday special is available in any format except bootleg, or you could probably watch it on YouTube and it is unwatchable. Yes, Robert, this is Lewis. Feel free to ask any questions on the chat as well. There are a few people coming in right now. We just started. Anything?
But I can't put the...
Okay.
There's a question.
Okay. Next question. Are you afraid that episode 8 might commit its predecessor sin and copy episode 5 too closely? That I'm kind of hoping it does, because Empire Strikes Back is literally my favorite film in the history of me watching films. So yeah, I don't have a problem with Force Awakens being similar to New Hope, because I consider A New Hope a masterpiece, and I consider Empire Strikes Back even being a bigger masterpiece. And as I was watching Force Awakens, I wasn't thinking of A New Hope actually, but so I'm good with that. Is Life Day canon? Yeah, we have don't we have Earth Day on Earth? So Life Day is kind of like Earth Day. So we're a bunch of Wookiees. Amanda has a question. Are you attending the marathon in El Capitan? No, my butt will fall off if I do. And I'll be there in spirit. Benson Ferris, which of the episodes did you think has the best music? Empire Strikes Back, of course. Best music, best editing, best action, best bad guys. Linda Flores, Garrett Flores. Who do you think is Rey's mom? Well, my theory on Rey is that she's not born of midichlorians like Anakin, but she is definitely, well, not definitely, but my theory is she is just no one. She's no one. She's not related to anyone. She's just an orphan left on her planet, and she's someone that's going to make a difference in the galaxy. It's the return of the anyone could use the Force thing. So that's my theory on her. What do you guys think? Who do you think Rey is? Robert, be prepared to be blown away. Director Ron Johnson will take Star Wars into the new heights. I definitely agree with you. Ryan Johnson is amazing if you've seen his previous films. So I'm very confident this is going to be an insane experience. So, and I'm sure Lucasfilm and Disney heard the complaints about it being too similar to A New Hope. Miley Cabrera, who should have been cast as Anakin Skywalker? I think Hayden Christensen's fine. Nothing wrong with Hayden Christensen. He's a good actor. He looks the part. It's the script. The script was the problem with that movie, or those movies, if you ask me. Jermaine, what's up, Jermaine? Thanks for the continued support. Is Rey going to the dark side? Nope, I don't think so. Maybe it'll be implied, but I don't think she'll end up going. Joy Carell, if you wanted to do a Star Wars marathon, what would be the actual movie chronologic order? Okay, simple, as released. So, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then you'd go to, I mean, I don't think you need the prequels. But okay, prequels and Rogue One. But honestly, I just go original trilogy, Rogue One, and that's it. And then Force Awakens. No, wait, would I go Force Awakens? No, okay, so as released, it'd be the original trilogy, Rogue One. No, Force Awakens, then Rogue One. If that makes any sense. So do the BTS videos for the sequel trilogy and Rogue One replace music videos from the prequel? I don't understand the question. Do you understand the question, Lisa? Okay. I'm not sure what you mean, man. Click my vid. Please be clear, and I'll be happy to answer the question. Ray might go to the dark side. Todd, do you think that Boba Fett makes an appearance in the Han Solo film? 100%. Yes. Of course. When you think Han, you think Boba Fett and Chewie. First, when you think Han, you think Chewbacca, Millennium Falcon, then Boba Fett. Jeff, what episode 9? What's episode 9 gonna be called? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. No, that's really it. Star Wars episode 9. Your guess is as good as mine. All right. Tony Maldonado. Man, I have a tongue twister today. The typical, which is your favorite film? Of course, Empire Strikes Back. Best film ever. Also, guys, if you are on right now watching and you're not subscribed, please make sure to do so. Brad Keston, who actually played Charlie Brown, voiced Charlie Brown, is asking a question. How many Imperial restrooms are there on the Death Star? Depends on how many Imperial restrooms. Not many, because Jango Fett was tight. It's tight. I don't know. Depends how much Jango Fett pooped, since they're all clones of him. Jermaine, weren't they going to do a Boba Fett spinoff? That's the rumor. I doubt it, though. I think the Boba Fett spinoff should be the Han Solo movie. So no Boba Fett yet. Tony, who shot first? Han Solo. Ooh, hear that helicopter. So what do you guys think of the background? Dope? One restroom on the Death Star. It's a long line. Good one, Stanley. Helicopter hovering over the woo! It's a good one. Could you guys hear that? Next question from Phil. Can you reveal some fun stuff about the new film without any spoilers? Yeah, it's 2 hours and a half. Hey, Stanley, how are your book sales? And also, guys, feel free to ask any questions you want to talk about. The new Marvel Infinity War trailer that dropped. What else we got? You want to talk about DC? Is the film's going to reboot? You want to talk about some TV? What shows are you watching? What TV shows are you watching? J.J. Abrams will direct episode 9. Rian Johnson will direct another trilogy in the Star Wars saga. Yeah, that is correct. That may tell you that one thing, Rian Johnson is a bad man. Woo! Helicopter circling our feed. I think it's going to land on the roof.
There's a brush fire near the 405.
Oh, we have a brush fire. We're not near the 405. I'm interested in Stand Against Evil. What is that about, Amanda? Let us know. I know you have a lot of good knowledge of films and stuff. And also, your podcast should be dropping tomorrow on the Nerd Report YouTube channel. Will Doctor Strange go back in time with the Time Stone? I don't know. Any more questions over there? Carlos, what does blue bantha milk really taste like? It like poop. It does look like blueberry milk, right?
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching Thursday night. We're live here. Ask Me Anything on the Nerd Report YouTube channel. Take the time right now, if you have a Twitter account, click on the Twitter and share this feed so we could have more people join the conversation. There's also a tab you could press there and share on your Facebook. And I know you have a Facebook because everyone has a Facebook. Robert, what has an expiration date? Next. Just bring them in. What are your thoughts on porgs? They taste like chicken. Stanley beat me to the punch. Lola, the truth about Jar Jar Binks, poor writing, poor CGI special effects. That's the truth. Who dies in the next film? Good question. Your guess is as good as mine. What do you guys think? The fact that they're not showing us the movie before the junket says that it's a big surprise. Something big's going to happen. I have no idea what. Looks like The Last Jedi is going to be a real tearjerker. Finishing with Luke's death. Maybe Luke Skywalker dies, James. Doubt it. Peter, have you ever waited in line to see a Star Wars movie? Yes, all of them. Peter Genevis, I don't want to butcher his name, but he's in charge of liningup.net. Genevieve, I think you're right. So Peter is in charge, or one of the organizers of liningup.net, and this group not only lines up in front of the TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood as a tradition for every Star Wars movie, they raise a lot of money for the Starlights Children's Foundation, and the line starts next week, and they have a special guest, and it starts next Thursday, I believe. Not this Thursday, but is it this Thursday? No, it's the next Thursday. Not this one, but the next one. But information on liningup.net. And
Isn't it Tuesday?
Just to be clear, go to their website, liningup.net, and they have Kevin Smith in the house kicking off the line. Fisher will survive The Last Jedi. It does look like she does, but it could be a misdirect. Bruce Banner and the Hulkbuster. That would be kind of weird, Jermaine. My voice is going. Wow. Bruce Banner inside the Hulkbuster. If he turns into the Hulk, the Buster's done. Caesar Ortega, is Kirk in The Last Jedi? Maybe. Nick, what do you think of Snoke's story? What do you think Snoke's story is? He's either a brand new Sith Lord altogether, or he is Plagueis. Here, Plagueis the Wise. Click my vid. What happened in the comic? Oh, the Bruce Banner in the Hulkbuster. Joe Croker? Do you think Quinn Vos, who's that, will be brought into live action production? And who would you cast? Mm, I don't know what that character is, but I think I could play it because I need the money, and I'm a pretty good actor. Which Avengers will defeat Thanos? Um, all of them. Pepper Potts and the Hulkbuster, maybe. Scarlet Witch will. So Scarlet Witch, she's the one that beats Thanos. Art Douglas is asking, is Cassian Andor, does he know I stole his wardrobe? I'm wearing a Halloween t-shirt, so no. Nice. Do Jamie Jefford. Do I like the idea of Rey, that Rey might be Ben Kenobi's granddaughter? No, not really. I think when everyone's related, it makes the galaxy really, really small. I prefer she be just a new person. Halloween, Amanda, you like that, huh? So, James, you think Rey is Luke's daughter? I doubt it. Yep, Halloween in the Star Wars universe, guys. That's what I'm wearing. It's the way I roll. Patrick Bowman. Why are Darth Maul's fight sequences both times he was defeated so lackluster? I'm not sure. I think people liked it when he fought in Rebels, so. Maybe he's going up against real badass Jedis. Joe Magneto, who lies in Shmi Skywalker's tomb? Yaddle. Yaddle from Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. I don't know. She does. But there are two other tombs that were placed next to her in Episode 2, if you notice, that were never explained. Should Captain Marvel have been introduced in the first of the Infinity War cinematic saga? I don't know. You're going to have to ask a comic book purist about that, but she may still be in it. We don't know. Which upcoming Josh Brolin role are you most looking forward to? Thanos or Cable? I'm going with Cable. So John's asking an interesting question that a lot of people ask is, why is Boba Fett considered such an important character when he doesn't do anything? Well, actually, he does do something. He traps one of our heroes, Han Solo, into carbonite, and it sets one of the best cliffhangers in movie history, which is in Empire Strikes Back. So yeah, he's pretty awesome. Plus, if you know about Boba Fett, he's actually one of the original designs for Darth Vader. So his look is epic, and I think people gravitate to that. And if you notice, Star Wars is very design driven, especially with the toys. So people like his toy. Also, when we talk about Boba Fett, he's like one of the few guys that actually talk back to Vader with no consequences. So that makes him badass. And the mere fact that he has no real allegiance, he's kind of like the highest bidder. So I think people relate to him in that way. And also a big thing about him is, since originally there was no true backstory to him, so you can kind of make him what you want, and that's it. Until you kind of learned about him in the prequels, he was more interesting to me. So there you go. I like Boba Fett. He's badass. He has a badass voice too, right, Lisa? I sound all, I already sound like I've been talking for 3 hours. Right? My voice is gone, guys. I don't know why. Good theory, Robert. You think Doctor Strange will time travel to bring Captain Marvel back to speed? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, Josh Brolin's gonna kill it in both roles. Did I say kill it? No, but I said kill it. No. I promised myself never to use that phrase. Kill it. I don't like saying kill it. No, I did. I said Josh Brolin will kill it in the role.
That's because Robert wrote it.
Oh, I read it. Sorry. Yeah. So, technically speaking, I've never said the phrase kill it. Gotta kill it out of my vocabulary. Sorry. Intergalactic Mojito? That's gotta be the best name ever made. Intergalactic Mojito. Do you think you might see a Wolverine cameo in either the Infinity War movies? Nope. I actually don't think the X-Men are going to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe because, one, they're making a lot of money, and so they don't need to be sold from Fox to Disney. And two, they have films already in production. New Mutants, and I believe the Dark Phoenix film. So, and a few TV shows. So I don't think that's going to be it. I think Disney's game is to grab the Fantastic Four finally. And believe me, Fantastic Four has a huge following, and the people who love Fantastic Four are real loyal. And they're pissed because they feel their heroes have not been portrayed correctly in the films. So, except a lot of people, The Incredibles is the best Fantastic Four film we've ever had. Or the best, like is. What's up, Jeffrey in the house? What's going on with Warner Brothers? Jeffrey, Hollywood Purgatory in the house. Make sure to check out his channel. He's on right now. He has a great show right there. So click on his channel, subscribe, and you know. Okay, so his question is, what's going to happen with Warner Brothers? Oh, my phone's ringing. Okay, we're going to cut that. What's going to happen with Warner Brothers? I don't know. I think they're selling to AT&T by next year, and I don't think I'm not a fan of AT&T. Sorry, because their internet's slow. But that's besides the point. What's going to happen? Warner Bros. Has a lot of other great property. They don't really need to have DC to survive. I don't think. I like Justice League. What can I say? I don't know if it's not making the money they need. It looks like it's not. Who knows? But I'm good with the Justice League film. So there you go. I don't have any other insight. Stanley, last time I heard, kill it. There was a huge water bug in my living room. Ha ha! Good one. Intergalactic Mojito, thank you. You're welcome. You're awesome. I love the name. Mojito. The word mojito is awesome. Imagine just making that thing intergalactic. We got some more people in the house watching, so make sure to subscribe, join, comment, and share. Share. Are you guys joining the channel? If you're new, you gotta do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm the sheriff, and if you don't play this game correctly, I'm going to come and arrest you and put you in jail. So there you go. If you haven't subscribed to Nerd Report YouTube channel, you're not a true nerd, and you don't like free stuff, and, you know, I don't know what else to say. See, I'm going to test out something real quick. All right, cool. What do we have right now? Will Fantastic Four be in the MCU? I think eventually they will be. Thanks for the question, Jermaine. Robert, what's up? Fantastic Four still belongs to Fox. The weird thing, though, is that they used the Watchers in... What movie Oh, yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy had the Watchers in... Watchers are part of Fantastic Four, so... let me see what else. Let's see, best films and television division. Yeah, there's a lot of Fox properties right now, such as X-Men on TV. We have Legion and The Gifted that I know about. Maybe there's more. Yes to everything you just said about Fantastic Four being Incredibles. Yes, my friends who are diehard Fantastic Four fans love the Incredibles, and they're bitter about the actual Fantastic Four movies. Hollywood Purgatory. Did you think Coco was better than Book of Life? Never saw Book of Life. What do you think, Hollywood? Coco's real good, though. Better than I thought it was going to end up. Kind of thought, sometimes you have these films and you're like, okay, so are they just trying to money grab for the demographic, the Latino demographic, and that's it, and give us a mediocre film? But this wasn't the case with Coco. Coco is awesome. It wasn't a money grab just for the demographic. This movie is actually legit. If you haven't seen it, avoid spoilers and stuff. I think you'll like it. Hollywood Purgatory, love Coco. My son looks like Coco actually when he wears the sweater, the red one you're wearing right now. We got Lisa in the background. Shout out to Lisa. Guys, we have some people watching. I want to thank you. It's kind of late right now, so special thanks for staying up and watching the feed. Don't forget to subscribe. We have some great stuff coming up. Some Star Wars giveaways. Not today, but some tickets. We're planning to hook up people throughout the country with passes, hopefully. We do have a few passes already set, and we will be releasing them pretty soon on future feeds. Stanley says hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hey. Did you hear me?
So how's the sound going, guys? As we tweak the studio, we want to know. We need feedback because we want you to come back and enjoy everything. Haven't watched too many. I haven't seen all the animated films this year, but Coco is definitely getting Oscar buzz. Sounds great. Yeah, look at these. I've been going to the gym. Look at peanut. Oh, wait. Oh, muscle spasm. Hollywood Purgatory. Sound is decent, but your neck looks blotchy. Right here. Or the other one. Oh, it's going right through me. Damn, green screen. One thing is like, we always know Jeffrey always gets a thing. He will be honest with you. He's like, man, you're my boy, but your neck looks whack. Your neck is whack, brother. But we want honesty. It's turning invisible because yeah, my neck is turning invisible as I go back here, and I think the reason is because it's getting confused with the blue screen. Looks like you got a hole in my neck. I do. It's the way I breathe. It's not a big deal. Thanks, Jeffrey. The graphics are fun. I want to do something a little different. You know what I mean? I can lower it a little bit here. There you go. It's trying to do something a little bit different. It's like I could be in a galaxy far, far away with Lord Vader looking at me. You know what I mean? Anytime I could be in the same place with Lord Vader. Oh, look at that. Woo! What do you guys think of that? Obi-Wan versus Vader. Oh, so Intergalactic Mojito just shared with us there's a Shield premiere 15-minute preview. Cool. I'm going to check that out after the feed. It's online right now. Hollywood Purgatory. Did you see the new extended Star Wars TV spots this week? Probably a few. What are you laughing at?
Robert.
Which Robert? Is this our Robert? This is not our Robert. This is another Robert. Is Robert Garcia? No. All good. I do look kind of like Thanos, right? The Infinity Gauntlet. There you go. I'm Thanos. Thanks, man, for the compliment. Although some people think he looks like Joss Whedon. I think he looks more like Joss Whedon. Jeffrey, back to your question. I haven't seen the new extended spots.
It is Robert.
He's not Robert Garcia. There's two Roberts. There's two Roberts now. Robert Garcia is asking, what do you think of fans' concerns about Chris Terrio, who wrote, what's it called? What is it? Justice League, writing the final Star Wars? I have no concern. I liked Justice League. Plus, you got to remember, these guys were brought in halfway into production. I'm assuming that the original cut was real bad, and with 6 months, they did pretty good. Remaking an entire film. Two Roberts in the house. Let's get three Roberts. The real Robert. They got a real Robert me. Hollywood Purgatory, you're done. Done with Alien movies. I didn't mind the last one. But I will say this. I've never been a real hardcore Alien fan. Love the design. Respect the franchise. I have fun with the franchise. But the people who love absolutely hardcore Alien fans were iffy about the last one. So you have a point, Hollywood. Yeah, I agree with Robert that Terrio will be fine writing the movie, plus Lucasfilm will be on it. Hi, baby girl. To who? Do you guys know each other? Yeah, it's a different scenario with Terrio and the Lucasfilm. Did John Cena violate his contract with Ford by selling his GT? I'm not aware with the situation, Hollywood Purgatory. So if you want to elaborate, we could talk about it. Not sure what happened there. Stanley's asking, do you know there was a problem when they had to combine Alien and Predator to make a movie? Now, guys, did you guys watch Alien vs. Predator? One of them was so damn dark. Like, the film, you couldn't see what was going on. Not dark as in the storyline was dark. It's actually some weird thing with the production of the film. It was just literally dark. Like, you couldn't see the actors or Predator or Alien. And if you Google it, it's pretty interesting. I like looking at that. We have a pretty good amount of people watching our feed right now. So if you have not subscribed, please make sure to do so. Make sure to like this. And you know what? If everyone shares, we could double the amount of people watching our channel. And when our channel grows, we give back. Trust me. One thing we are proud of is giving back. What, Lisa? Nothing? We do give back to the people, so that's what we get. We send these stats to the studios. They see all the positivity, how we interact with the fans, and they hook us up with free advanced screening passes, prize packs, and a lot of goodies. So make sure to share and recommend this channel to your friends. Who does that, right? And hey, we're 100% independent. We're not, right, Lisa? 100% independent channel for fans, by fans, for, you know, so we try to be down to earth. I think we're pretty down to earth. We didn't grab our following from some corporate entity only to turn around, quit it, and pretend that we are independent. We are independent from the beginning. 10 years long, 10 years strong. And it's only because you guys support us. Lewis, is Anthony Joshua boxing's next superstar? Jeffrey, thanks for asking the boxing question. I love boxing. You know me. I love boxing, but I'm out of boxing. I'm out of the loop. You are absolutely right. We've had these conversations privately before. The sport is corrupt. It is boring. For a long time, the best of the best never fought each other. And when they did, they were 100 years old. And I'm not into the sport as much. If boxing is coming back to the times where the best fought the best, the decisions were clear, I'll go back to it. I love the sport when it's a sport, not a business. But I couldn't even tell you who these guys are. I can only talk about the 80s guys. Okay, so what else have we got? There was a problem with Alien Covenant was a big hit for Fox, so no sequel. Hit is Robert. You mean hit is a bad way? Who will be the villain? Who will be the villain for Venom? Who's gonna be the villain for Venom? I don't know. Yeah, Intergalactic Mojito. Alien vs. Predator Requiem was the dark Requiem. Yeah, was the darkest. The filter was awful. Now, what was the problem with that movie? Was it the production or so weird? It was literally. Guys, watch this movie or put it on your monitor. Watch the trailer. It's so weird. It's so dark. It's like. Didn't they notice this when they were making it or releasing it? Or did they master it without watching it? It's literally so dark. It's like a comedy. Bring back Rocky Balboa. I agree. Always Balboa. The rumor Stallone's going to direct the next one. So we'll see. Rocky Balboa, the actual film Rocky Balboa, which is Rocky 6, is my favorite. Sorry. Going to be Carnage. Hollywood Purgatory feels that the villain for Venom will be Carnage. And Jeffrey over there at Hollywood Purgatory really knows his stuff, so I believe him. Okay, what, if any, are your concerns about more Star Wars movies being made that don't involve the original storyline? Will it be successful or a money grab? Well, first of all, I think it's both. I think, of course, Lucasfilm and Disney are companies, and they want to make a profit, and I also want to pay their employees. But I also feel that there's nothing wrong with that. Making money, business wants to make money. They hire a lot of people. If you stick around for after credits, you see thousands of people being employed. Hopefully they're paid well. So there's nothing wrong with that. And as long as the movies are good quality, I'm good with having Star Wars once a year or twice a year. So I love Star Wars. I'm actually energized when I see the trailers. I feel happy when I see the trailers. I haven't been disappointed by anything by Disney yet, so it's all good. So there you go. What else do we have? Camera filters that you use. Okay, so back to Alien, Intergalactic Mojito. So the camera filters for Alien were horrible, and that's why it was so dark. Now, sorry guys, if you're just coming in, it's Ask Me Anything. We're talking about any topics, usually stuff based off the chat. So if you're listening to this and we're bouncing from Marvel to DC to to Star Wars to Alien to crop circles to how handsome bald men are, that's because we're going off the chat. It's got to be Carnage. I think for this is back to Venom. Yeah, but there we go. So Rian Johnson is set to direct and write the next Star Wars movies. I am excited. The guy has some good work. Back to the question about making too many Star Wars films. So far, I like them, so I'm good. Like Force Awakens. There's only been 2, right? There's only been 2 with Disney, so I can't tell right now. Force Awakens, I absolutely love. Rogue One was good. It has a few things I would have done different, namely the music. And we still have one more in a couple weeks, and that one looks really good too. The Last Jedi looks great. So I don't know, looks good. We've had years of books, so and storylines to geek out about. Maybe we could watch them in films. Do I think that Dr. Banner and the Shadow Monster are one and the same on Stranger Things? Brenner, sorry. My glasses are getting... That, I don't know, good theory. Solo will be the 4th, but as far as released, we're talking about Han Solo being the 4th Star Wars movie with the Disney Lucasfilm merger. It will be the 4th when it's released, but so far we've only seen 2. And so it's hard to say. Are you guys excited for the Han Solo movie? I think it's going to be better than people think, honestly. Will we get a trailer for the Han Solo movie attached to The Last Jedi, since we know that Han Solo is set to be released in May? Correct me if I'm wrong. They can't be Obi-Wans or Yoda. Well, yeah, they're talking about an Obi-Wan movie. Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be something for Han Solo attached to The Last Jedi. I do agree with that. Maybe a teaser stuff. What better way to hype a Star Wars movie than during a Star Wars movie? Exactly. Intergalactic Mojito, I agree with you that Star Wars movies are great as long as they're good. And a lot of them are, more the merrier as long as they're good. Hollywood Purgatory. No, give me these give me 3 Star Wars anthology movie ideas you want, and they can't be Obi-Wan or Yoda. Well, okay, so Jeffrey, let me get this clear. You're asking me if to name 3 standalone Star Wars films that I would like to see, but they can't be Yoda or Obi-Wan. Well, first of all, that's going to be easy because I have as of right now, I'm not really interested in a Yoda or Obi-Wan movie. If there was some weird trailer that showed up, the reason I'm not really into an Obi-Wan story is because in my mind, Obi-Wan, after failing the galaxy with the training of Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader, he became a hermit. So having Obi-Wan go out on these adventures between episode 3 and 4 would be kind of like... And Yoda, I think less is more for him. When we saw him fighting, it was a little strange, right, Lisa? Mm-hmm. It was a little video game. So, okay, 3 movies that I want to see. I want to see something to do with why the rule of 2. That's number 1. I don't want what the prequels did, where Yoda says, "There's only two, a master and apprentice." I want to see the reason why there's only two. So basically, this film, whatever it is, and hopefully this answers your question, is about an era where there were a lot of Sith and a lot of Jedis, and for some reason, the Sith became only two, a master and an apprentice. Show us that movie. That would be awesome. The more Sith, the merrier. Number two, how's about we can have a bounty hunter film, but have them on a separate adventure. Maybe some I don't know, like nothing to do with Han Solo. Just maybe have a bounty hunter film. Maybe that would be cool. The bounty hunter designs are awesome. I love Boba Fett, regardless of what people say. And then the third one, what would be the third one? I want to know more about Palpatine. Anything Sith is great. I want to know about Palpatine. I wouldn't mind his story with him and Plagueis. My Sith idea, the rule of two, would be way before episode 1. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Come with 3 ideas. You come up with. Okay, Hollywood Purgatory. Come up with 3. Princess Leia would be a great standalone. Intergalactic Mojito. Princess Leia is a great character, but we kind of have a standalone with Princess Leia in the original trilogy, because those films are about Luke is a primary character, but Han and Leia and Chewie in their prime. So I'm kind of good with what that is. There's not much more. I don't know if there's much more to that story. With Kathleen Kennedy in charge, the Star Wars franchise is a Star Wars world. The Star Wars world would be in good hands. She's in charge, so we're good. The rule of 2. Jeffrey, you agree with me? So Jeffrey, Hollywood Purgatory, agrees that one of the movies he'd like to see as a Star Wars standalone is the Rule of 2. And you even have a good name for it. Star Wars Rule of 2. Isn't that a good name, Lisa? Star Wars Rule of 2. Smuggler's Bounty. Is that a bounty hunter movie? Like I thought? Now, Jeffrey, are you talking about your ideas or mine? Because it sounded like... And then Palpatine origins. Yep. Oh, okay. So those were mine. How about a Luke Skywalker movie set before... A New Hope? Yeah, I would love a movie about Han Solo going to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters for 2 hours. Just kidding. I mean, maybe. What do you think? Like every morning, Luke wakes up, tells his uncle. Well, his uncle tells him, "Hey, Luke, you got to work on the farm." And he's like, "But I'm going to Tashi Station. But I wanted to go to Tashi Station to get some power converters." And then after he does his work, he just stares at 2 suns. Yeah, 2 hours of Luke killing Wampas. That'd be kind of cool. Here's, okay, so Jeffrey has 3 ideas for standalone films. And here's his 3 ideas. Darth Raven, Boba Fett, and Bounty Hunters meet Dirty Dozen of post Return of the Jedi. Good idea. And Rogue Squadron. There you go. Nice list. I just read off your list. So yeah, we got 2. Okay, so Luke Skywalker standalone film starring Sebastian Stan would have Luke Skywalker drinking blue milk, shooting wampas, whining to his uncle about going to Tashi Station. Conversations with Biggs at the Tashi Station. What else would Luke be doing? He'd be staring at 2 suns. What else would Luke do, Lisa?
Robots.
Go up and down the desert with the land speeder. Be dope. They did film Luke going to Tasha Station to pick up power converters. And he was talking to Biggs. And then Biggs, if you guys aren't familiar with that scene, it's available on YouTube. Biggs telling him about how he joined, was it the Rebellion or the Republic? And then, isn't there a mention where Biggs actually tells Luke that he knew his father? Okay. Yeah, we'd be cleaning droids. Luke racing Biggs, that'd be great. Hey guys, if you're watching right now and you have not subscribed to our channel, we'd really appreciate it. It's kind of getting late right now, but so we're going to close up the feed. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We had a lot of wonderful questions and some great interactions and ideas. And that's why we love doing these videos. We'll be back pretty soon with another live feed. And make sure to share this video and be on the lookout for more. Till then, this is Louis Lecca. Don't forget, tomorrow we may have, or I think we pretty much do have, a Nerd Report podcast ready for you. So you want to check out the podcast. They're going to be talking about all the major happenings in the world of entertainment and nerd culture. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the question, and peace out.